that Taylor Swift put him.
Jeez, what a laugh, huh? I'm gonna fucking kill you, you bitch. He's like, hi, this is Patrick J. Pespis. I'm calling to say that I saw Patrick J. Pespis in Ohio. So don't look in New Jersey. Yeah. Bye.
Did he make this video, or was it?
Everyone hates me. I mean, everyone. You name them, they hate me.
We've made a lot of enemies. The DNC, the White House, the McDonald's on 4th Street. We've also made enemies.
That sandwich
The
shop
dollar
around
store.
the corner from Sally's house.
We made a lot of enemies. The Dalai Lama, the Pope.
Hey, welcome back to another episode of the Gill Lane Show. Thank you for being the subscriber here on YouTube or Spotify if you're listening on one of the podcast apps. We appreciate your time. My name is Chris Kanya. With us, as always, we have Bill Parker and Chris Navalino, a.k.a. Mo. And she has taken over the planet more than she was before. You know exactly who we're talking about because that's who everyone is talking about. Everyone from your 8-year-old daughter to your 80-year-old grandfather knows that Taylor Swift is now going to NFL games.
I thought you were talking about Rosie O'Donnell.
Oh, me too.
Wow, both of you thought we were talking about Rosie O'Donnell. Okay.
Yeah,
You kind of led up to it. I mean, it's not our fault. You know?
seemed obvious at the time.
You did a swerve at the end.
Oh,
That's not on us.
You swifted to the left.
Hey. Yeah, she's
Isn't
in her.
isn't it crazy? You say her, and people. You only have to use the female pronoun, and people know who the fuck you're talking about.
They
She take that over too.
They started Sunday Night Football with it's the Chiefs against the Jets here at MetLife, and yes, she is in the building. And she was third on the docket after the two teams playing.
Right.
Yeah.
Super Bowl champs took back seat on a football show.
Yeah.
I actually put 100 down in Vegas on her winning the Super Bowl.
That's a good bet.
It's a good bet. I got good odds on that.
For people who don't know, she showed up with a bunch of A-list celebrities, but you wouldn't know if you watched because they did not care to show any of them.
No. Zero.
Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman, Blake Lively.
Hugh Jackman was there too?
Yeah, Wolverine and Deadpool.
Wow.
That was another
I didn't even know that.
observation. Wolverine and Deadpool were in the same, and nobody even
Yeah.
cared.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I saw a meme where they said this is proof that she's Dazzler in the Deadpool 3 movie because Ryan Reynolds was there. And I was like, look, every single person related to anything with anything involved in any picture of her is like getting free publicity.
Yeah. Look, this is the hottest nightclub in New York right now is the whatever suite Taylor Swift is in.
I believe she was in the Jets owner's suite. Woody,
Woody's suite?
Yeah.
Yeah. He couldn't get seats.
No, you can't. She wasn't in the owner suite. Wasn't Aaron Rodgers in the owner suite?
Yes, I think you're right. That's where I heard it. Okay. I thought
If she was, he wouldn't be in there. The owner himself.
Look at this sweet Ultimate Warrior t-shirt by Taylor Swift. Look, I don't know the company she keeps, but she's doing a good job.
Well, it's LeBron and Ultimate Warrior, right?
That's LeBron James binder? You didn't even mention him.
No, I mean on the shirt.
Oh.
That's LeBron to
How do you know
Warrior.
that?
I mean, come on, that looks
that
like
real?
LeBron.
All right. Well, I'm not going there, guy. Okay.
Yeah, whoa.
You're the one that said Warrior. He plays for the Lakers.
This season 3 of the Luke Cage show. Keep it Marvel related.
You going somewhere?
You know, you make an editing nightmare for me when you mention the pop-ups.
Yeah, I know. Sorry. I even had to talk to myself, don't do that, but my brain is just doesn't want to listen.
It's all right. They could just edit your feed out, right, Chris?
So yeah. So they went.
I actually heard on the radio. I was listening to the radio, like not ESPN radio. It was like terrestrial, regular music radio, and they were like, "Tune in to the Jets, to the Jets game with Travis Kelce and the Chiefs playing the Jets." And I was like, "So now he's already gets top billing over Mahomes just because she's going to sit in the stands."
Yeah, Mahomes is back seat to this.
Back seat. And his wife's trying to latch on to Swifty everywhere she goes. Do you see this? Even outside of football?
Oh, yeah, they
She was
went
at
to dinner
with Swifty and
Yep.
shit. And I'm like, who's dating Swifty? Is it Travis Kelce or is it Mahomes' wife? Oh, here she is landing a right.
My wife was confused to find out Kelsey's not even a quarterback. She's like, wait, Taylor Swift's not even dating the quarterback?
Yeah. She doesn't even know
What
how
are we
this
in
works.
high school?
She doesn't even know how this works.
Look, even the men she hangs around now are trying to look like Travis Kelce.
Oh my God.
There she is.
So adorable.
She's bigger than life.
So how would the tickets, something happened?
Bigger than
Were the tickets just their normal average price, guys, for this game?
Oh, yeah, that's right, Mo. You think this is some big sales conspiracy, right? Sales and promotion?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Maybe somehow the NFL found a way to tap into a new fan base. How much were those tickets? They were less. Actually, you couldn't give them away. Tickets to this game. I was out front. Nobody would take a ticket off me. Trying to scalp them. Couldn't get rid of these fucking things. Tickets were like 10x in a nanosecond when she was like, yeah, maybe I'll show up. Imagine that power. Can you imagine that power?
It's not fake. I don't know what you're talking about.
This is
fake.
You're acting like she needs some kind of PR stunt?
Well, I think it's the NFL likes the publicity, sure. Maybe she's like, you know what? I'm not doing anything I got 2 weeks off. I'll help the NFL become even bigger. Who in the world can make the NFL bigger? This is disgusting. This is insane. Oh my God. She just showed up to watch a game and sat in his box, and now he's the one who is the ad pull for the Chiefs instead of Patrick Mahomes, who's universally expected to be one of the top probably 3 or 4 quarterbacks who ever lived.
He's sitting in her box.
Yeah, I mean, when they show a montage of Bill before the game, a bunch of women basically telling their men that Travis Kelce was put on the map because he's now dating Taylor Swift. So now we know who he is because it's Taylor Swift's boyfriend.
Yeah, that's pretty much what they're saying. This 2-time Super Bowl champion, is now on the map. I mean, to them, sure. I mean, I imagine that Venn diagram of Swifties and NFL watchers don't really overlap much. So,
well, yeah, no, outside the NFL, he definitely does not transcend the NFL. Like maybe a Patrick Mahomes, right? Like I think people who don't like NFL probably still have heard of Mahomes, right?
Yeah.
Or at least there's a high probability. I don't know for sure, but
he's on a lot of ads.
You're not hearing of like Kelce.
I did see a lot of Travis Kelce ads yesterday. I did notice that. Sunday.
Well, now he's...
They slammed right into Taylor Swift movie trailer when they came out of one break. And then every other endorsement was a Travis Kelce endorsement. Even the one with Patrick Mahomes in it. I don't know if it's State Farm or whatever. Travis Kelce's like cameoing in it. So he's like a way bigger face, at least for the last 2 weeks.
Do you think Travis Kelce is worried at all what's going to happen to him when they break up? That these psycho fans of hers are going to try to like stab him in the throat?
Well, if he cheats on her, it's basically suicide.
Oh,
don't they all do that?
Well, because if it's a fake relationship, I'd want to actually still be able to sleep with people too.
Well, it helps her narrative.
He's definitely going to get killed.
Cheated on, right? That helps her more than anything. So everyone,
that's a muse of
anyone
hers.
cheats on her.
That'll be 4 albums. She'll be good for the next 6 years if he cheats on her.
Here's the. I think this might be
great.
a montage. Actually, it's the same video, but it's one of those videos I was talking about. How women are going up to their husbands and saying, "Oh, we finally know who Travis Kelce is because of Taylor Swift." Here.
What's crazy is how Taylor Swift just totally put Travis Kelce on the map.
Wait. Taylor Swift did not put Travis Kelce on the map. Maybe for women, but Travis Kelce is an ultra famous. Travis Kelce went in the top 5 of everybody's fantasy football draft. We all know Travis Kelce.
No way.
He won the Super Bowl twice.
Fantasy football's for fucking nerds. That doesn't really prove anything.
If this guy's taking him top 5, I want to get in his league. Fucking, how much is the buy-in? Can I take 3 teams?
Who are these psychopaths? It's 6:26 in the morning, and they're debating the legitimacy of Travis Kelce.
Yeah. There's a look at the hanging lights. Somebody picked those out and thought they were fantastic, right?
This is the Disney couple we covered a couple weeks ago.
Oh yeah, or
They're already done
Here's
exercising.
how we argue about celebrity gossip.
the Disney couple. I was gonna say this is the Shakes couple, the Love Shakes. He's about to have a love explosion.
Love search.
Oh yeah.
Travis Kelce just put Taylor Swift on the map, and I'm like, yeah, but she like.
No, but you like he was not. You are like so into football, and I've literally never heard his name. I could tell you.
Yeah,
like,
but that doesn't mean anything. You can't name anybody. Like you're not a prime example. Even
It was like us talking to Mo.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. You're a dumb whore. Okay, and then
Well,
how would you?
actually, this is verbatim how you were talking to me before the show was recording.
You dumb whore.
That's word for word. I didn't think you guys were even that good with retention. First of all, she's world famous. Football is not world famous. Like, he's known in countries now where they were like, what's football? You know, I'm just saying, he's picking up fans here. Like, this guy acts like he was world famous, like as if he was equal to Taylor Swift before.
They thought he was a soccer player until they saw the game.
They're like, they don't actually use their foot. Why do they call it? Look, totally different conversation. Focus on the guy that was dressed like a local painter last week.
casual football fans know who Travis Kelce. Somebody isn't one of the best players on a Super Bowl team and the best player in every fantasy draft for multiple years, and then you're just like, who's this guy? And he has a podcast. It's like the most subscribed to sports podcast currently, and has been prior to Taylor Swift.
Because
looks annoying
of
as
her.
shit.
Close your drawers.
It became the most subscribed to in the week following her.
I didn't even know
Thank
they had
you.
one until they were talking. I had no clue, and I follow football pretty
This guy
closely.
really thinks that he's not the one benefiting from this.
I don't think so.
Did you see?
I
By the
think
way,
he
somebody
just-
said Jake State Farm. Did you see Jake the State Farm guy was sitting in Kelsey's, the Jason Kelsey from the Eagles, his box with, and he was sitting next to his mom.
Yeah.
So they said another Kelsey is dating a State Farm, or something. I forget the line, but it was like hilarious. They're dating now.
Like, he was here, and then
With Pat.
Taylor Swift like put him up here.
I think you're right, but to say like that Taylor Swift put him.
Jeez, what a laugh, huh?
Yeah.
This poor wife's gonna be murdered next week. I'm gonna fucking kill you, you bitch. Let's get dinner on the fucking table here.
Backstreet Boys are a ripoff of NSYNC, huh? No, want to go for a drive? No, you won't need your phone.
You want to watch the Kardashians while I hold this piano wire?
Why would you be holding a?
Is that what you want to
Cleaning
do?
my fingernails.
I've been meaning to fix the piano.
We don't have a piano. Shut up.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut
the
up.
fuck up.
Hey, you want to stand under this anvil? I'm testing its shadow. It's our new awning. It's a giant anvil. It's a
You want to stand under this anvil while you watch Looney Tunes? I want to make it meta.
want to stand under this empty
want that on-
this empty safe that's hanging by a rope. Our awning's broken and we need some shade in this backyard because we have to live in fucking California because your parents won't let us leave. What the hell?
I drew you a bath. Just hold this toaster while you're in there. All right?
They recommend
Bitch.
blow drying your hair while you're in the bath.
Makes your hair silky and smooth.
You want that on the rocks? I want to break in this new ice pick. No? Well, I could still break it in.
Oh,
Oh, God.
yeah. That
Here, get into this 5-gallon drum real fast. Testing something out.
Something.
All right.
That guy doesn't seem to admire his wife anymore after the Travis Kelce comments she was making.
What a
Very
closet
nice.
they had, though, huh? That was nice.
Great closet.
We showed you a video a few episodes ago of a guy who was admiring someone at a football game. Ironically, he was sitting in the crowd taking a video of a woman's ass. And
yes.
we post.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, we posted
the
a
older
clip.
guy.
People said it was fake. People said he was FaceTiming. People were commenting all kinds of stuff on this clip. Ironically, it came across another one. Now I don't know for sure if this is a different clip or not, but you can definitely tell with this guy's film. So there's no debate over whether or not he's being.
It's epidemic.
I mean, this one's a lot clearer than the last one.
Yeah, this one.
Hey, maybe it's his granddaughter. Okay,
Huh.
maybe.
I think there's another.
I that doesn't explain why his dick is
Yeah.
out, but
Well, that's for the judge to decide. Okay, Bill. Isn't there's another wider angle, I think, in the first angle. Am I seeing that correct?
I don't know.
He
You're
wants
the
to
one
just
with the
make sure he gets it.
You're the one with the Android, but I knew. I think this is an Android. I know
Doing
that
on
there's
air? Okay. All right.
shitty ass phone
Okay.
in our group text.
Okay. Break down that fourth wall right here. Okay. With a sledgehammer.
Yeah, that's why you got the green screen behind you. That's what your texts come up as.
Should just get a text bubble mask for next week.
But this little camera setting, I think, is if you lose it, you're zoomed in so much, you lose what you're trying to get. It shows the wider angle so you can get it back. This guy
Very
needs
smart.
No help though. This guy is dead on what he's trying.
No, he's fine.
So, okay, wait. He's zoomed to the max.
Pretty close,
As what you're pointing at right there, right?
I think so.
Let's see if he's got a steady hand.
At that age,
He won't later.
Look at that. Look at that. Like a granite statue. If you zoom into the max, when you breathe, it's showing the other side of the stadium.
Yeah.
This guy is, that little wobble there is equivalent to a nanometer. We don't even have like equipment to measure that much of his phone moving.
this guy's
That's
impressive.
impressive. That's focus.
So no debate over that. I mean, is this?
I like the guy filming him doesn't know what he's doing. Bro, what are you doing? I think
Actually, just saw the text and I'm like, wait, that's dumb. Yeah.
But he's taking these pictures. I mean, when you see someone doing this, you immediately think creep. And I don't know if I disagree with that, but why? Why is he like, if a woman was doing this, one of the football players, ass, let's say, same thing. Would we have the same reaction to something like that? No, right?
No.
But this is a victimless crime.
Women. Women openly sexualize athletes all the time. It's just accepted. You know,
Look,
like if you saw a guy at a WNBA game, like, man, look at the fucking gams on that one. You'd be like, all right, guy, like, let's calm down a little bit.
I can't.
There's definitely a double standard.
Yeah. I mean, look, they sculpt their bodies in a gym every day. Man, why can't we admire the hard work? Right? That cheerleader's working very hard on her body in a gym, I'm sure, just like an NFL player. Travis Kelce, he doesn't land a Taylor Swift just not doing squats, does he?
That's true. Yeah, she's not dating an offensive lineman, right?
Yeah. No. One of those guys that you get like 5 porterhouse steaks for when he doesn't let you get sacked one day.
Right.
Yeah, like, no, she's not on his speed dial.
Mm-mm.
They have to force feed food down these dudes' throats. They're like, did you get 16,000 calories today? Because you only logged 13,000.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to throw up. I don't care.
We didn't ask that. That wasn't the question.
Did I ask if you're going to puke?
Yeah.
No, I asked, did you get 16,000 calories?
Do I look like the team doctor? I'm the fucking guy who makes sure you shovel food down your fucking throat. Okay?
I'm your offensive line coach. I have a whistle and a foot that I'm going to put up your ass if you don't eat more food right now.
If my foot fits inside your mouth, you haven't eaten enough food. So we're going to need you to.
You know those dudes set alarms and they got to get up in the middle of the night and eat something?
Really?
No, I did not know that.
Yeah, I'm dead serious. They have to keep that weight on because, you know, you see the stats. They're like, oh, you know, they're like 6'5", 345.
Yeah.
But, you know, they're athletes, so they're constantly exercising.
Oh, my God.
But they need to keep the weight on. So they set alarms and eat in the middle of the night. They have to. Yeah, they get fucked up sleep. And you know what? Those guys are generally happy dudes. You think they'd be miserable from being woken up in the middle of the night.
And their career ruining one of the simplest pleasures of life, which is eating and enjoying a meal.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
You think they'd be suicidal?
Wake up with up with like a lobster bib on and a fucking wood hammer in your hand. What time is it? Huh?
Time for crab. Yeah, imagine you wake up in the middle of the night, you walk to the fridge to eat an ice cream sundae at like 2:00 in the morning.
And that's not enough.
They wake up to their alarm is the Taco Bell bell sound.
The dong. Dong. I guess it's time for a taquito.
Yeah. Ooh, what? Yeah.
2 Crunchwrap Supremes going down the gullet.
Damn, that sounds good. Sounds bad, but
yeah, I'm
it
starving.
sounds good. We have a responsibility here as someone who has an audience. Hundreds of people enjoy our show every week, and we have to get word out on a very, very serious situation. Remember we talked about the show Telemarketers, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And who's the star of that show?
Patrick J. Pespis.
The man.
Mm-hmm.
He's missing. New York Post reports the star of the HBO show Telemarketers, it's a docuseries actually, Patrick J. Pespis has disappeared. Hated hearing this news.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
He's the biggest celebrity in New Jersey.
Patrick,
even though Taylor Swift is here right now.
Patrick J. Pespis, who was, of course, the salesman from Telemarketers with a history of substance abuse, went missing from his home in Easton, Pennsylvania, where he was last seen around 8 p.m. Let's see. Co-director of the show said Pat is missing, and his wife Sue, his family and friends are very worried about him. Please put out the word that Pat is missing and help us find him. 55 years old, co-directed the movie with Sam. They were both former telemarketers who began investigating the New Jersey-based call center where they worked. And you can see that on HBO. We all watched it. But Patrick is missing. And this is what he looks like.
I can't miss him.
That's him. That's him sober. That's the after picture.
Why don't they just cold call people to find out where he is all day?
This is a cold call case.
I'm sorry, I know you're eating dinner, but have you?
I'm going to do that right after the show. Hi, this is Bill Parker. I'm with nobody. Have you happened to see Patrick J. Pespis around?
Pespis was last seen in his white Ford Mustang and is believed to be somewhere in New Jersey. That's you guys. You guys.
I mean, why? He lives in Easton, Pennsylvania.
Why is he believed to be here?
Well, growing up
what do
around
we have to
substance
do with it?
abusers, I'm guessing that he might have a connect in New Jersey that he's probably going to.
Yeah, when you move, you get connects fast.
He's
Though. I'm
100%
sure he's
in.
got connects wherever he is now, too.
He is 100% in New Jersey. I am calling with the Fraternal Order of Pespis, and we would just like to know this evening.
With FOP?
I'm with the FOP. Fraternal Order of Police? No, Fraternal Order of Pespis. I'm sorry, am I saying that right, ma'am? Can you do the 35? Can you move it up to the 35? The 15 is not going to do it for us today.
Can I count on you for the 35?
Oh, she hung up.
Can I count on you to count to 35? You
Oh,
know what
she
I mean?
hung up. That fucking cunt.
You fucking bitch, I'll gut your whole fucking
For
family.
people who haven't seen the docuseries, this would make a lot of sense. This would make a lot of
your
sense when you do.
problem.
We seem like psychopaths.
And if it does, you might want to see a
Yeah,
psychiatrist.
if they haven't watched it and they're like, yeah, I get that reaction.
I get that.
I
now.
hate being hung up on.
That makes it look
Kill
Pespis
anybody.
may have been seen at a bar in Pittsburgh
seriously.
on Saturday. So he's from Pennsylvania. He lives in Pennsylvania. He was seen in Pittsburgh specifically Saturday night, according to a tipster, but that information has not been confirmed.
Okay.
First of all, Easton and Pittsburgh are about 6 hours apart by car.
And now
He's
then they think he's in New Jersey.
He's definitely the tipster, right? He's calling in his own tips. I mean, that's something he would.
Yeah.
yeah. He's good with a phone. I mean,
He's like, hi, this is Patrick J. Pespis. I'm calling to say that I saw Patrick J. Pespis in Ohio. So don't look in New Jersey.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
yeah. I saw him at a Steelers game. They're like, now I know you're lying. Nobody goes to those anymore.
I saw him at a Steelers game wearing a Giants starter jacket from 1993.
Patrick.
Yeah, I saw him at a Giants game wearing a Giants jacket. They're like, but everybody would have Giants jacket. No, not this Giants jacket.
You'll know.
You'll know which one we're talking about.
He is a celebrity, though,
Wow.
so hopefully he's found safe. Patrick, if you're watching this, just please come home safely. Not to my home or anywhere near it, but go home wherever you live safely and quietly.
Yeah.
You can come.
Actually, specifically where you live, Easton, Pennsylvania, stay the fuck out of New Jersey.
You can come over to my house. I live in Georgia. So I'll just shoot you the address and I'll see you in Georgia. Okay,
Don't
pal?
say shoot.
Yeah, easy.
We think celebrities, for some reason, if you're just a regular person like us, you think celebrity is this one level where they're all just in this fame world, right? This world of being recognized and treated well and making a lot of money. But sometimes something happens where we realize that there's a level of fame. There are different levels of fame, right? Some people are more famous than others. You guys obviously know who Shannon Sharp is, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You got.
Speaking of tight ends.
Speaking of world-class
Oh,
tight
that's a better
ends.
transition. Here's a video on TMZ. If I could find the actual video, because I don't trust any website ever again, because they keep showing us different shit. All right, where he is talking to a paparazzi being interviewed, and I believe
Outside of an LA hotspot restaurant.
In and out.
And here's what happens.
So Shannon, man, congratulations, man, on the show. You know, I like what you bring into it. You gonna keep Stephen A on his game because he was a sharp dresser on there, but he ain't made the sharpness.
They know what time it is. They know I'm the dressing king. Steve Harvey already anointed me. See, I'm the best dressed on.
Ooh, you said Steve Harvey, that boy do. Yeah,
Steve
yeah,
Harvey
he be
said
putting it down, right?
Got to be the gospel.
Yeah. Hey, so what's your take, man? You think that we got to send some real boys over there to beat these boys in FIBA? Because
Yeah, man, we got. I mean, we can no longer
hold on
send.
1 second.
See you, Shannon.
I mean, that
looking
sums up
cool?
the Taylor Swift-Kelsey debate right there.
Yeah.
So
They got a Hall of Fame tight end, one of the greatest ever Super Bowl titles, and they're like, step aside. There's a real star coming through. Can you please? Yeah, no, not even on the sidewalk. Go in the bushes.
who's this? Selena Gomez. She comes
Yeah.
walking down the sidewalk, not even talking to anyone, head down, hair in front of face, trying to hide. And this guy stops mid-interview with Shannon Sharp, mid-sentence,
Mid-sentence.
to go try to get
Okay.
a picture or a single word from Selena Gomez, who is very famous, but she's not
she-
like.
She put Shannon Sharp on the map.
She,
So
I mean, a lot of people have seen this clip. That's all I'm going to say. That's
didn't
all
she
I'm gonna
look so
say.
annoyed
How
that
many
they
people-
were not unlocking this door for her to get into? It took forever. Did you notice that? Watch when she gets up to the
Don't you
car.
love
She's just
when-
trying to beeline to the car, and the door is locked.
They don't like that.
That's the sound is the guy jamming the handle.
Just
Yeah, because he's
breaks
replaced
the window,
already.
bleeding. Here you go, Miss Gomez.
Yeah. She's like, thank you, but you're still fired. Like, I have 12. I could get 12 of you in an hour. Go make sure Shannon Sharp doesn't fuck up my shot.
Apologize about
He's a
that, Shannon.
Nah, bro, you good.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean,
that
cause
was
them boys overseas, I think.
He went back and talked to him?
God
I'd
damn.
be like, fuck off.
Yes. But wait, does Shannon tell him to
I
fuck
would.
off?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'd be like, hey,
how would you say
eat my
fuck off,
ass.
right?
That's what I'd say.
I would 100% tell that guy to go fuck himself.
Because them boys overseas, I think they put that big physicality on them.
Nah, bro. I mean,
I know if we seen the best.
This is not 92.
Imagine
anymore.
Pauly Shore walks out right now and he ditches him again. He'd be like, okay, I'm drawing the line here. Selena Gomez, I understood. Pauly Shore, not happening.
Enough's enough. Enough's enough. Somebody yells, Gary Busey's on the next corner, and the whole place clears out.
Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Like, so we're trying to get a shot of the bush that Selena Gomez just walked by. Can you mind moving?
We're trying to get an interview from the bush to see what it was like.
We can't see
All right,
the bush, sir.
Beat it, Shannon. We got Tom Sizemore coming out. And he's dead.
Oh my God, is that Patrick J. Pespis over there next to valet?
Move, Shannon.
That's why he's
Move,
missing.
Shannon.
Shannon murdered him in his basement.
Shannon Sharp is jacked, huh?
This is
Man.
oh yeah, that dude's gonna be going to the grave like 6%
Oh, yeah.
body fat.
The world's.
He's probably like
Dude is
60
a
now.
specimen. Yeah, he is like 60, right?
Yeah, and look at him. He looks like I've seen 20-year-olds way
Maybe
worse
50s.
off.
Maybe 55.
Damn, he followed him
Yeah,
to his car.
Probably 50s.
He's like, "Can you give me a
Yeah, they
ride
were
where
like,
Selena
you
Gomez
gotta-
went?"
I mean,
Did you see where she went?
Someone,
Follow
he's
that.
just
other
getting
black car.
dunked on the whole time. Someone gets in his car. Is like, "Hey, for Christina, do you think he's an Uber driver?"
The guy with the camera is like, "Oh, you drive yourself." Oh, okay. That's embarrassing. You saw Selena just got into a car and they drove her away, right?
Are you
saw
by
that.
yourself?
I guess your people never have trouble opening your door because you don't have people.
It's just a-
Is this a lease?
Yeah.
it's just a-
What does Expedia have? Why would you need a discount? Oh. Pop star,
Carvana, huh?
lesser value pop star than Taylor Swift, makes another, I'd say equally as important to football, tight
Yeah.
end. Completely just nobody. I mean, the power of these pop stars is just it's insane to look at in that, because it's a good comparison for us because we do know football and who's famous and stuff like that. To see the like greatest gambling sport in the at least the country anyway, just get bitched by Taylor Swift. It's hard. It's kind of shocking.
Yeah.
I got to be honest.
Well, hey, look.
It's crazy.
They knew it was going to be a frenzy last night. They were ready for it. Even Mike Tirico's opening statements was about Taylor Swift, and he actually had to say, like, well, all right, let's get to the game here. Look, he's like, I know we're probably pissing some people off. Do you care? Do you guys care?
Oh, Chris
I don't
Collins.
care.
No.
Well, I can
wouldn't
see why
care.
people
Yeah, of
care.
course. I see why they
get it.
care. I just don't care.
Because sometimes I think some people either have lives that they're not perfectly happy with, or they obsess over one thing so they feel it's theirs. And if you do anything to try to change it or take it away from them, it's intimidating or insulting or whatever, aggravating.
I just saw a lot of those comments we hate. You know, the who cares? You know, those comments. It's like, obviously a lot of people do because
Yeah.
it's a national broadcast and they're talking about her more than the team's playing to start the program. So
They did did you see the explanation from Carson Daly and the people of The Voice to explain why this is a thing? They produced an explanation video was 1 to 2 minutes long with like a lot of other A-list celebrities in those voice chairs. I know they're cross-promoting. That makes a lot of sense. But just for it's amazing that a single person is that powerful.
Yeah.
It's just
it's crazy.
It doesn't seem natural. It seems like worship. It's
like
worship.
when I go and visit forts.
Yeah.
You know, it's a little overkill, but Return of the King. I get it. So
tickets to get into the Colonial skyrocket.
People are going to like Liberty Bagel. Like, I just want a bagel, and this fucking guy. Who cares that he's here? Who cares?
Who cares? Jesus.
How pissed off did Chris Collinsworth get when he didn't mention her at all, right? Like, you even saw his face in the beginning. I wish I
know exactly what you're talking about. Yep, I saw it too. He was like, okay, enough already.
Yeah, it was the beginning of the game where the other guy,
Mike Tirico,
said something. Mike Tirico was like, yeah, don't worry, we're not going to do this the whole time. He kind of tried to whisper, but he was still on the broadcast, so you heard it.
Yeah, I think he was trying to let people who love football know, okay, we're not actually TMZ, but we're going to do it sometimes. And you know what? Travis Kelce caught his first pass, and they did not shoot to the suite. And I was like, okay, so they're gonna play this right. It's not going to be like anytime Kelce, farts on the field, they shoot to her to see her reaction.
What were his stats?
He didn't get a touchdown.
Did anybody happen to have him in fantasy?
No TDs.
So his career has been going in what's the 2-week trajectory here?
He had a touchdown last week, right? And now none this week.
Downward trajectory.
So you're blaming Taylor Swift instead of the Jets' great defense.
Small sample size, great defense. However, all I'm saying is it's not an inaccurate statement to say that his careers went right in the shitter since she came around.
Right in the shitter. His entire career.
Yes, I know.
In 6 days.
Not exactly incorrect.
He's the Pauly Shore of the NFL.
He's the Shannon Sharp of.
Yes. Oh, God.
Wow, you're being a real Shannon Sharp out here, okay, Travis?
Yeah, really. God, little whiny bitch. Guy got trampled on for Selena Gomez's hair covering her face.
Yeah, I thought it was Wednesday Addams first. Not Wednesday,
yeah,
whatever her name is. Cousin It, I meant to say. Sorry. I can't keep those Addams
put them in
straight,
It's hard to... Yeah, and if you can't see their face, how would you know anyway?
All a celebrity needs to do is have a good publicity stunt to bounce back, right? Shannon Sharp, if he wanted to bounce back, I'm sure he's fine, but you just have to do something that goes viral, that's wholesome and gets the attention of people. That's all it takes when you have a platform at all. That's what you could do. Do you guys know who Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is? He's shot? A political candidate.
Did Sirhan kill him?
He's running for president. He's obviously, I believe he is the nephew of JFK, right? That would make sense.
Yeah. Son of Robert Kennedy, I guess.
So his father was also was killed, right?
Yeah.
And when he was a senator or something?
He's running for president, and he's he was trying to raise money. I think it was for his candidacy. So I think there was something he was doing. Once he got to a certain level of money raised, he was going to do a base jump of some sort, and he did.
Okay, you guys ready?
Oh my God. Oh, that's it going well?
Yeah.
This is what people donate. He said, "Oh, I'll do this if you donate." How about you just promise to make this shithole of a country a little better? How about that?
Yeah, how about not do the most unathletic thing I've ever seen in my entire life?
I'm Robert Kennedy Jr. and welcome to Jackass.
Wait, you gotta, in order to do his impression properly, have you ever heard this man speak?
I don't think so. No, I haven't paid any attention to this guy.
Because that's the most.
I never even knew he was born until 5 minutes ago.
Let's see. Noticeable
I hope
thing.
he sounds just like the other his father and his uncle, that weird ass.
No, it's worse.
Oh, it's worse.
Hey, everybody.
Have the accent.
Last June on a campaign retreat on a little farm outside of Cleveland.
What the hell?
I
Have
pulled
another
a chair
bro.
out.
Is he trying to take a shit right now?
Yeah.
Last year, hey,
everybody.
Goddamn. Fuck. I have a high fiber diet. I apologize. Oh, look at him trying to be the everyman. He's in an old desk chair.
That's
near
what
a
I do. I
pond.
bring a chair out to a scummy pond and put it backwards, like I'm talking to a kid in detention, and I'm a teacher trying to get to his level.
Yeah.
He develops spasmodic dysphonia, also known as a laryngeal dystonia, a neurological disorder that causes the vocal cords to spasm involuntarily. So it deeply affects his voice, making it difficult for him to speak without interruptions and diminishing the power for which he has renown. Oh, that's okay. So,
the debates are going to be interesting.
So that's what I'm saying. How are you going to be president when you can't speak?
Please. They'd never let this happen. No. He's a phonia. All right. I'll tell you that.
Next to the farm pond, and I made an appeal to our listeners to raise money in 3 days. You raised me $3 million. When I sat next to that lake, I told you we're not getting any money from corporate donors. We haven't made any billionaire friends since the last time I talked to you. We have made a lot of new enemies, including the DNC and the Biden administration, the White House, and Congress. We don't need the...
Not looking good.
Yeah. Did he make this video, or was it...
Everyone hates me. I mean, everyone. You name them. They hate me.
We've made a lot of enemies. The DNC, the White House, the McDonald's on 4th Street. We've also made enemies.
That sandwich shop around the corner from Sally's house.
We made a lot of enemies. The Dalai Lama, the Pope.
The dollar store on 7th hates us because it's supposed to be $1 if it's called the dollar store, but they wanted to charge $1.50.
The Pringles are $1.50.
I just don't
It's not my fault I destroyed the store after hearing that.
No jury in the world would convict me for that.
You know, there's not even a dollar menu at McDonald's anymore on 7th. It's not my fault I repeatedly punched the speaker at the drive-thru. That's not on me. That's not my fault.
You know the Dollar Tree is $1.25 now? Is it my fault that I trashed the whole place?
A box of Girl Scout cookies is $10 just because I punch a couple little girls in the face. Now I'm public enemy number 1.
Yeah.
It's not my fault.
It's not my fault.
Girl Scouts hate us. Boy Scouts hate us. Zelensky hates us. Putin, ironically, loves us, actually. Dalai Lama.
The Home Depot self-checkout hates us because they tried to help me. It says self-checkout, so I was going to do it myself, and they asked if I needed any help. It's not my fault that I suffocated the old lady with a bag. I paid the 5 cents. It's my bag.
Why is she standing
It's
on
not
my
fault.
shoulder? Back off, bitch.
How am I supposed to know how much these screws cost if I'm at a self-checkout? They don't even have a UPC code on them.
It takes a while to look them up. You gotta.
I was looking them up
You
for
gotta
half
put in
an hour.
screw. Then you gotta put in deck screw. Then you gotta go galvanized. There's a lot of steps.
Took me half an hour. I got to have this job done
How
by
about
Tuesday.
you step up here then, you old bitch, and do it for me? Maybe I wouldn't be here anymore.
Yeah. You figure it out,
God
bitch.
damn. I'll break your other hip.
How about I explain what Timber Tech is one more time? Please. Please, make me
I
do
put in
that.
B for pressure treated one. And it didn't come up. Oh, it took a while.
I lobbied for pressure-treated wood. You had to have the Timber Tech.
I went home. The 2x4 is 1.5 inches. Did you know that? Why would they call it a 2x4 if it's 1.5 inches?
It's not my fault. I suffocated her with a tape measure to show.
Yeah. I'm supposed to not suffocate her after that?
It's not my fault.
It's not my fault.
Not my fault. Not my fault.
My deck is 1.5 inches too short now.
We have made a lot of new enemies, including the DNC and the Biden administration.
I blasted Shannon Sharp out of the way to get to Selena Gomez. It's not my fault.
I
thought Shannon Sharp was one of Taylor Swift's girlfriends.
I threw him straight into the bush.
He's in this
I threw him
pond
right
right
into
now.
this pond. I drowned him in this pond. It's not my fault.
Yeah, is that my
How
fault?
many dead bodies are in this pond? It's not my fault.
This thing, this pond's actually crystal clear when there's no bodies decomposing in it.
We haven't made any billionaire friends since the last time I talked to you. We have made a lot of new enemies, including the DNC and the Biden administration, the White House, and Congress. We don't need the billions of dollars that they've gotten from their corporate donors to use to fight me. But we do need enough money for me to put up this battle. Now we're at the end of the second quarter, September 30th, and we're required again to do our filing with FEC, which will be made public. So I'm appealing to your generosity one more time, and please go to Kennedy24.com, as I promised you during my announcement speech. You give me a piece of ground and a sword, and I am going to take back this country.
Wow.
Wow.
I like
Yeah,
this
actually,
guy.
I know where my vote's
You're
going.
the only
though.
one. Guess we're the only three. Like,
Made a lot of enemies out there. I'm not going to lie to you.
Got a lot of enemies, and there's a 3-part video series covering all the enemies.
yeah.
It was a documentary. Now it's a docu-series. Do you understand? That's how bad this is. Okay.
I got an $8 donation from the Gill Lane Show. And now they hate me.
And that's enough for me to get. That's enough for me to mention him. This is not going well.
I bought a half-hour time slot on the Gill Lane Show to talk about my enemies.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you're familiar with the economics of how these things work, but $8 is not.
It turns out we do need some billionaire friends. If you know any billionaire friends, have them call me.
Do you know?
Turns out the Gill Lane Show doesn't have billions. I put all my eggs in that basket. Big mistake.
And you know what? That's actually not my fault. I got some bad intel from the show itself.
Yeah. So I went and I killed all 3 of them. And is that my fault?
If you want to hear the next show, you
Is
got to
that
go
my
to the bottom
fault?
of this lake.
We had to get special microphones for the next show. That's all I'm going to say.
I say here in the captions, the first thing I did before I murdered them when I was getting ready. It says, I pulled the chair out from under them. They were going to sit in the
was
chair in the
hilarious.
lake, and I pulled it out.
And then
That's not a
Schoolboy
metaphor.
Mo into the pod next. I did a lot of pranks.
I'm a real prankster around the office.
Oh my God.
That was just one video.
I love this guy.
Buckle up,
Yes,
people.
a
We
lot.
got 6 more. Oh, my leap of faith. Isn't it funny when
You know what?
you see these people who have like everything hyper curated to them? Like, he didn't do any of this. He jumped off a cliff and then like a team of people made the video, did the font, did this. I mean, everything is just so manicured and everybody still hates him.
Yeah. We don't even know who he is. This is the first time I've ever seen anything about him.
Me too.
His voice is so distinct. I just
not my
can't
fault,
picture
though.
him at that podium
It's not my
in the
fault.
White House.
No.
Hi, I'm Robert.
I wonder if his secret
why it's
weapon's about his voice.
F. Kennedy Jr. Let's be honest. Big corporations now own Washington, D.C., and increasingly they control and
No,
monetize
he's not
every
wrong there.
aspect of our lives. I'm running for president because I want
Why are they always in the nature and the mountains and shit?
It's the same lake.
to take back their
It's the same
Running
like that's
Man
even
is
worse.
Bear
Like,
Grylls.
this guy can't.
I tried to get
With
another
your 3
venue,
million-
but everybody hates us.
With your $3 million, I'm going to buy an iron for this shirt.
Thank you. I was noticing that too, by the way. What is happening?
Do
How
you
is
know
it
how
so
much
wrinkled?
Orleans is at the dollar store? $2.50. It's not my fault I destroyed the store.
$2.50.
They're lying, these big corporations. They own DC.
They told me.
So what they got me on camera destroying the store and curb stomping Betty who works the checkout. They're lying.
their power and put it back where it belongs, in your hands. Now, when you say that you're going to return power to the people,
His shirt is so
and you
distracting now
actually
that you said
mean it,
that. What's more wrinkled, the shirt or his face?
The shirt, unfortunately. Second question, what should be more wrinkled?
some very powerful forces get scared, and then they get angry. That explains the corporate media.
You know where steamers are?
I spoke fine, and then the head of the DNC came down and chopped me in the throat. That's how violent these people are. They really hate me.
They really don't want me to be anywhere near them.
Me. I mean, really.
Really?
This is not a smear campaign. This is a cry for help. Like, they hate me. I'm in danger
Does
right now.
anyone have a small futon I could crash on for the weekend?
I've been sleeping in this chair by this pond for like a week. They haven't found me here yet, but I can't take it.
I had a tent, but I made a shirt out of it, and now there's a giant hole in the tent, and it doesn't really make for great shelter.
Or a great shirt, unfortunately.
It's not my
borrow
fault.
some money? I swear I'll pay you back after I get these donations in.
I borrow like $3 million.
Does anybody have a spare bedroom or a shower? It could be cold. I can go after you. You know what? Take a shower, plug the tub. I'll use that water to wash myself after you're done.
Yeah, you could have the hot water. I'll just go after.
I'm not selfish.
I'm not selfish. I've been bathing in a pond for the last 2 weeks.
I'll even piss in here when I'm done so I don't have to use your toilet to waste water.
It'll match the hue and shade of the pond water I'm so fond of.
I call it Fond Pond.
I call it Pondu. I dip bread cubes in it. Oh, God. Fuck.
There you go. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. He could be the leader of the free world one day.
Or the next Kennedy to get assassinated.
He's kind of both, right? He's kind of a little bit of Biden, a little bit of Trump in there.
Well, everybody hates him. That's why I'm worried about him getting assassinated. This is
I hate him now.
So he's definitely got a little bit of Trump and Biden because everybody hates both of them. Or that was incorrect. Most people should hate both of them.
Yeah, I would still say most do.
I got a small list. Small list of enemies.
4 hours later,
he pulls out. Yeah. He unscrolls it. It's like a dot matrix printer. Wink, 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 wink. 48,000 to go. Hold on, people. Wink, 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 wink.
The manager
now
of
these
Pizza
people
Hut
hate
hates
you.
me.
Okay.
The manager of Taco Bell hates me. The manager of the combination Pizza Hut and Taco Bell hates me.
Matter of fact, Taco Bell's suing me about that alarm clock thing. So they really hate me.
Oh, well, that's our time. We're out.
See ya.
We're done.